Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Majors TV coverage here of London Majors Baseball on this beautiful Friday evening from Labatt Park. The sun not quite out. Sun is hiding behind those clouds out there, but we still got baseball coming your way from Labatt Park this evening as the Brantford Red Sox are in town to take on the London Majors. Noah Smith alone on the call tonight. Dylan Baker out of town, so I'll be taking you with you through this Friday evening, and we get set to go. Why don't we just get right into it now? Check out the starting lineups here for the London Majors. Carlos Arteaga, he will be playing second base, batting in that leadoff spot. And then we get to see Ismail Pena move up a spot. Actually, he's going to be playing left field and batting in that number 2 hole. Byron Reichstein, Cleveland Brownlee in the 3-4. And then a new name for the London Majors. You get a look at him there for the first time. Brian Lizardo in the lineup. He is one of the new import players for the London Majors this season, a native of Santiago, Dominican Republic. He's been playing in the Blue Jays system since 2014. He signed as an international free agent at the age of 16. Even played as well with a few of the other London Majors imports players, including the man who will be on the mound tonight. Just got released from the Jays at the end of May and making his London Majors debut playing third base tonight, batting in that 5 hole. Jonathan DeForest, Kyle Gormady, Michael Ambrose, and Phil Thrapis round out the bottom 4 in the lineup there, and then we'll get to the starting pitcher, Miguel Burgos, in just a little bit here. We're just about to introduce the lineups and get down to field level as well. The London Majors coming off a win on Wednesday night in Brantford. They have won 2 straight games, back-to-back wins for the Majors for the first time all season long. As for the Brantford Red Sox, they drop to 1-10 on the season. They won their first game of the season against the Toronto Maple Leafs, and since then for the Red Sox, it has been 10 straight losses, so a little tough for them of late. They look to try and get back into the win column tonight. We're actually going to have a look at the standings in the IBL right now. Barrie at the top of the standings, 10-2 record. Kitchener 9-2 right behind them. Hamilton 5-3, Guelph 6-6, Welland 5-6, Toronto 5-8. And then right behind them, the London Majors off 2 straight wins, 3 of their last 4, improved to 5-9 and look to try and jump ahead of Toronto tonight if they can. The Red Sox at 1-10, as mentioned, at the bottom of those standings. So the Majors look to try and go on a 3-game win streak for the first time this season. They are just introducing starting lineups now, as mentioned, so we will bring you there as soon as we can. Those are the standings right now. We showed you the lineup, as mentioned. Miguel Burgos on the mound for the Majors. He's made 2 starts in the London Majors uniform. His first start in Guelph went 6 1/3 innings. He gave up 6 earned runs. His second start, 5 1/3 innings, gave up 5 earned runs in Barrie. So he's looking to have a little bit better of a start tonight against the Brantford Red Sox. They're just struggling team right now, but they do have good bats, so you got to be aware of that. And of course, Miguel Burgos knows that. The man behind the plate that they just announced, Mike Ambrose, knows that. So they'll be certainly working away from some of the big bats in this Brantford Red Sox lineup. Hopefully, we will be able to see a good ball game tonight for the Majors. It is a pretty good night for baseball and a pretty good crowd on hand for the London Majors this evening. Of course, packed a Park Day coming on Sunday for Father's Day. Right now, we will take it down to field level. Public address announcer Eric Collins and the national anthems.
Enjoying the singing of our national anthem. Joining us this evening after writing and recording her debut EP, Bittersweet Melody, awarded 2019 Forest City London Music Award for Contemporary Singer-Songwriter. Please welcome Leanne Mears.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, through faith with love, in all of us command, with glowing heart we receive right, but through your strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
O Canada has been sung, and we are just about set to get underway here from Labatt Park on this Friday evening. We talked a little bit about the starter as well. Miguel Burgos, the native of Venezuela, on the mound there, the lefty. Doesn't stand too tall on the mound. This is the first time that London Majors home fans will get a look at him on the mound, though. He does throw pretty well, not overly hard, but he's got good off-speed stuff to go with it. So we'll get our first look at him, at least, on the London Majors home turf here. You got to look at his numbers as well. In Guelph, 5 strikeouts on the ledger and then 4 in Barrie. So certainly can throw the strikeout pitch as well, not just a ground ball pitcher. But we'll be looking at Miguel Burgos to have a good start here for the London Majors. Of course, we see Ambrose behind the dish there. He'll be catching. Lizardo, Thrapis, Arteaga, and Gormandy across the infield for the Majors. And then in the outfield, Pena in left, DeForest in center, Reichstein in right. Cleveland Brownlee will DH tonight. And we get our first look. Why don't we go ahead now as well, take a quick look at the out-of-town scoreboard for this evening. No other games going on. Well, one other game going on in the IBL. Kitchener's in Hamilton, that game as well. Just getting started now. 7:30 first pitch there in the MLB. The Toronto Blue Jays in to face off against Houston. 8:10 start there, and the game already underway in Detroit as the Cleveland Indians are in town. So those are your MLB games. Keep you up to date on those as we go along this evening as well. We are just about set to get ready to go here now, as Luis Perez will lead things off here for the visiting Brantford Red Sox. Of course, as mentioned, their last game on Wednesday night at home lost to these London Majors, so a home-and-home series. The back end of it here at Labatt Park, first pitch fouled off. And a 0-1 count here for Miguel Burgos. The 0-1 fouled off. Looks like it'll get out of play over top of the grandstand there. So a quick 0-2 count here for Miguel Burgos. Perez on the season so far, struggling at the plate, 129 batting average. The 0-2 here. That one just missing as well. Moves the count to 1-2 here on the Red Sox leadoff man. Burgos grabs his sign, comes set here on 1-2. That one popped up. Trailing towards foul territory, Lizardo and Thrapis both after. It's going to be Thrapis who makes the catch in fair territory, just out of view of our camera. And the first out of the ball game for Burgos on the mound in the London Majors as Perez pops up. So now for the Brantford Red Sox, Gianfranco Morello will bat. Tonight playing second base, batting in that 2-hole. First pitch from Burgos is across for a strike now, 0-1. Here is the 0-1 from Burgos. Inside, it hits him, so it'll be a hit by pitch here to Morello, and he's going to be on base with 1 out. And that'll bring up Austin Wilkie here for the Red Sox. He's hitting .231 on the young season. 1 long ball, 3 RBIs for him. Just 26 at-bats. First pitch across for a strike. Burgos working ahead well so far in the ball game. Ambrose gives his sign. Burgos set and delivers. That one up and in. Almost hits him as well. Fortunately, he gets out of the way here. Count moves to 1-1. Not an overly big lead over there at first base for Morello. Swing and a miss at the plate from Wilkie. Count moves to 1-2. Just 6 hits on the young season here for Austin Wilkie. Although you look at the bright spots as well. I talked about the extra base hits. 6 hits, 2 of those doubles, one of them a home run. He does have a little bit of power off the plate. Here's the 1-2. That one in the dirt. That one will even the count up at 2-2. So we'll see what Burgos comes with. Him and Ambrose on the same page as well. Sign agrees, comes to the plate. That one hit in the air towards the Red Sox bullpen. It'll stay in play, but uncatchable in foul territory. As Reichstein and Ortega ran after that one. A little bit too far out of play. Count remains at 2-2. Here again on 2-2. Burgos, leg kick, goes over to 1. Throw from Gorman D, and Thrapis unable to come up with it at 2. So he drops that one. Morello into second safe on a good pick by Burgos. So now 1 out, and the runner moves over to second here. Still 2-2 count on Austin Wilkie. Ambrose sets up in, pitch, swing, and a miss there. Strikeout for Burgos, his first of the game, and the second out of the inning here. Bring up the big bat of Nick Burdett here for the Red Sox. Burdett on Wednesday night as well for the Red Sox. Failed to register a hit. Had 3 walks in the ball game though. Scored 2 runs for Brantford. Pitch from Burgos, swing and a miss there. Count moves to 0-1. In 11 games for Burdett, 17 strikeouts for him. That pitch outside. 1-1. Burgos grabs sign from Ambrose. Not a big lead over there at 2 from Morello. Swing and a miss from Burdett on that one. Count moves to 1-2 now, and Burgos will try to work out of the inning here. Burdett in that left-handed batter's box. Towards the back, wearing that number 25. Here is the 1-2 pitch from Burgos. That one in the dirt through the legs of Ambrose. Morello didn't know where it was, so he'll stay at second. Not sure if Ambrose knew that it got behind him either, or if he was just trying to decoy Morello at second. Nonetheless, the count moves to 2-2 here on Nick Burdett. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Off speed. Called strike 3. Another strikeout for Miguel Burgos. And he gets through the first inning. 2 strikeouts on the board for him. And we will go to the bottom of the first inning. Arteaga, Pena, Reichstein to lead things off here for the Majors in the bottom of the first. Warm-up's complete here in the bottom of one, and Carlos Arteaga will get set to come in now and lead things off for the London Majors. Batting here in the bottom of first.
Leading out for your London Majors, second baseman, number 97, Carlos Arteaga.
On the mound for the Brantford Red Sox in today's ball game, Edison Frias. He is pitching in his first season with the Red Sox. 0-1 record, 6.54 ERA. And he'll face off against Arteaga to lead things off here. First pitch across. Called a strike there, 0-1. Pretty good crowd here on a Friday night at Labatt Park. In preparation, of course, for Sunday's Pack the Park game. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss from Carlos. Moves to 0-2. So far this season for Carlos, he came in a little bit late, but he's got a 400 batting average. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss there. A strikeout as he chases one outside. And Frias starts with a K to begin the bottom of the first inning here, which will bring up the big bat of Ismael Pena now for the Majors.
Number 29, Pena.
Pena, he is in the top 5 in batting average, home runs, and RBIs in the IBL. Of course, swinging a good bat so far coming in this 2019 season. First pitch to him, squares around a bunt, but pulls back. Count moves to 1-0. Pitch, called a strike on the outer edge. 1-1 now. One from Frias. That one inside. Count moves to 2-1. Of course, the last time these Red Sox were in town to face off against the Majors, a game that went into the wee hours of Saturday morning and finished off at the plate by this man himself. Swings, fouls that one off, leaving the count at 2-2. Frias grabs his sign, delivers that one inside and low on Pena. 3-2 now. Pena trying to start the bottom of the first rally here with a 3-2 count, 1 out. Here's the delivery. That one inside low, gets through the legs of the catcher Dumaney, and it was a 1-out walk here for Ismael Pena. And that'll bring up to the plate here the right fielder in the ballgame, Byron Reichstein, in the 3-hole tonight for the London Majors. Also off to a pretty good start for them as well. Been swinging the bat well. Pena takes his lead just out to the cut of the grass. First pitch to Reichstein, called a strike there. Moves it to 0-1. Edison Frias grabs his sign here. That one inside and low. Pena unable to move off first. Sign, set, and delivery here to the plate. Byron hits that one on the ground, up the middle, off the glove, unable to come up with anything, and everyone will be safe. Reichstein reaches first, Pena to second, and a pair of runners will be on base here for the Majors cleanup man, Cleveland Brownlee.
Designated hitter, number 35, Cleveland Brownlee.
So Cleveland Brownlee set to bat here. Big ovation from the hometown fans. Average not quite where Cleveland would like it to be so far at the start of the year. Right up there, tied for second on the team in RBIs though, so producing in the RBI department is Cleve. Despite the average not being there, 2 long balls, both came on the road. Swing, and he misses on that one. Count moves to 0-1. As mentioned, Pena on second base. He got on with a walk, and then Reichstein stands on first base after the ball off the glove of the second baseman. Here's the 0-1 to Brownlee. Swings, fouls that one off. It'll get out of play here. Count will move to 0-2. We'll see what they come with to Cleve here on 0-2. Seen him struggle a little bit with the outside curveball so far in this young season, although he's made some adjustments and been a lot better of late. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Cleve. Hits that one on the ground. Right back to Frias on the mound. He goes to 2. Gets Reichstein across to 1. Gets Cleve. It's a double play to end the inning. And the Majors unable to get anything across here after the double play ends the inning. We're through 1 here at Labatt Park. Majors, Red Sox tied at 0.
What's going on, Majors fans? Kyle Grimard here, in-game host, and you know what? There's a lot of really exciting upcoming events so far this season. The next one that we are really looking forward to is June 16th. That is Pack the Park Day in Braden. You know, talk about being at the ballpark with your dad on a Sunday.
Yeah, you know what? It's awesome. You know what? Every player wants to play in front of a big crowd. Just the overall atmosphere is great for everybody in general.
And that's what's going to happen here June 16th. Tickets are free, so make sure you visit londonmajors.com for more details. And Braden, you being here before, obviously nothing better, but the atmosphere here is just going to be awesome. It's going to be a nice sunny day outside. Nothing better than being at the ballpark on a Sunday afternoon. It's going to be great. londonmajors.com for more news.
Welcome back to Labatt Park here. We get set to start the top of the second inning. Miguel Burgos, the man on the mound for the Majors tonight. He'll look to try and get through the order here for the Red Sox. It's 5, 6, and 7 due up for them. The number 5 hitter in the order, Chris Ilchishin, will lead things off here for the Red Sox. First pitch here from Burgos. That one misses up high. Of course, for those of you who watched on Wednesday evening, Chris ejected from the ball game midway through. An altercation with the umpire. Michael Ambrose also ejected, so those were the 2 ejections on Wednesday evening. The 2-0 count here. That one outside corner. Called to strike now, 2-1. Two-one delivery. That one outside. Wanted the call. Doesn't get it. Count moves to 3-1 here on a big bat. Chris Ilchishin for the Red Sox. Pitch. That one hit in the air. Gormady to the warning track. Makes the grab just on the edge of the grass in foul territory for the first out. And the first out of the top of the second inning here for Miguel Burgos on the mound.
Labatt third baseman, number 27, Anthony Riscans.
That'll bring up Anthony Risquez here. He is batting in that 6 hole, as mentioned, and playing third base in the ball game for the Red Sox. Squares around a bump, pulls back. That one cross for a strike. 0-1. 177 average for Risquez in this young season so far. That one. Their check at the plate. Says he goes around it to strike there. Pitch from Burgos. That one in the dirt. Moves the count to 1-2 strike. One-two pitch. That one inside. Doesn't get the call. Miguel on the mound thought that he might have caught the inside edge. Count moves to 2-2 strikes now. Pitch. That one hit over to shortstop. Trappist. Strong throw across the diamond. Picked at one by Gormandy in the second out of the inning there. Risquez retired, and quick 2 outs here for Miguel Burgos on the mound. So Nick Zarzicki here, the batter for Brantford here. 2 outs in the inning, fouls that one straight back to the screen. Count moves to 0-1. Zarzicki, the native of Kitchener, Ontario. The 0-1 pitch to him, across for a strike as well. Now 0-2. Burgos gets set, delivers here. 0-2. That one just missing as well. His reaction on the mound thinks that he's getting that inside corner, but he's not getting the calls so far. Here is the pitch. That one just a little bit up. Evens the count at 2-2. Two from Burgos. Off-speed pitch called. Strike 3. Gets him looking to end the top of the second inning. Miguel Burgos looking good on the mound through 2 innings pitched. We go to the bottom of the second inning. 2 up for the London Majors. Brian Lizardo, the newest face in the Majors lineup. Jonathan DeForest, Kyle Gormandy. And that will be the first 3 to greet that man on the mound out there, Edison Frias, when we return. set and ready back here in the bottom of the second inning. The newest face in the Majors lineup, Brian Lizardo, set to lead things off for us here in the bottom of the second.
Third baseman, number 36, Brian Lizardo.
Lizardo, as mentioned, spent time with the Blue Jays minor league system since 2014. Released this season. Last year, played in A-ball, Lansing, Michigan. And he also played in the short season A, Northwest League with the Vancouver Canadians. He had 4 home runs, 17 RBIs there as well. Here's the pitch. That one missing, so the count moves to 1-1 on him. Here is the 1-1 pitch to Lizardo. That one inside, missing. Count moves to 2-1. In talks with the Majors coaching staff, hoping Lizardo brings a good bat to the team as well as some good defense over there at third base. 2-1 delivery. Hits that one on the ground to second base, rolls over a little bit. Throw over in time to get him. First out of the bottom of the second inning.
Center fielder, number 6, Jonathan Forrest.
That'll bring up Jonathan DeForest here. Center fielder for the Majors. Here's the pitch. First call to strike there, 0-1. DeForest, 10 hits on the season for him. Pitch missing. 1-1. Frias grabs his sign, delivers here. That one hit on the ground. Over to third base. Throw over to one. In time to get DeForest running. And a quick first and second out here of the bottom of the second inning. That'll bring up Kyle Gormandy, of course. 292 average. He only has 24 at-bats in the season so far. Played in 11 games. First pitch, that one catching the zone, 0-1. Oh, 1 here to Gormandy. Swings on that one, that was 2 inside. Like a good off-speed pitch there on the mound. 0-2 is the count. Frias, 0-2 pitch here. Off-speed called, strike 3. That'll end the inning. Gormandy doesn't like it at the plate, but they're going to say it caught the outside edge here, and we'll go to the third in London. Majors Red Sox tied at 0. So welcome back here, top of the third inning. Burgos back on the mound. Jacob Reed to lead things off here for the Red Sox in this inning. Pitch called, a strike here to start the inning. Reed 273 average. He just has 11 at-bats in 5 games. Starting to get some more at-bats now as the season moves along. Set, and here comes the 1-1. That one inside on Reed. Backs him up a little bit. Count moves to 2-1. Delivery. That one outside. Missing, so Reed will move into a more favorable count for himself now. 3-1. Set. Leg kick. Delivery across for a strike here. Puts it to a full count now. As Burgos will try to work his way through the bottom of the lineup here for the Red Sox. Pitch, that one hit on the ground. Third base, sliding play by Lizardo. Strong throw across the diamond. Picked at first base. A great play there. And the first out of the inning. A great defensive play over there at third base from Brian Lizardo. We talked about how the Majors coaching staff wanted him for his defense, and there's a good show of it here in the top of the third inning. Pitch here to the number 9 batter, Reese Domaney, catcher for the Red Sox in the ball game. Burgos delivers, missing. 1-1 now. One delivery off speed, drops in there for a strike now. 1-2 strike. 1-2 from Burgos. That one fouled straight back into the screen. So we'll have to redo that 1-2 pitch. Grabs his sign from Ambrose. Set, delivers here. That one hit on the ground, not hard. Ortega across, second out of the inning there on a ground out. 4-3 score it. And Burgos working well here in the top of the third.
Now batting the shortstop, number 39, Luis Perez.
Back to the top of the order for Luis Perez here. Facing off against Burgos. That one hit in the air. Left center, shallow. Trappist backtracking, makes the grab. And the inning is over out there in the top of 3. Scorer to pop out to the shortstop, Phil Trappist, and the Majors will get set to bat here in the bottom of the third. Still scoreless. throw down, and we are just about set to get ready to go here. Bottom of the third inning. As mentioned, a score update around the IBL. The Kitchener Panthers on the road, as mentioned, taking on the Hamilton Cardinals. That game top of the third inning. Panthers up 1-0. Here in London, 0-0 as Michael Ambrose gets set to lead things off for us here in the bottom of the third inning. Ambrose so far this season, 1 long ball, 9 RBIs. First pitch to him here, squares around a bunt, pulls back. That one across for a strike. 0-1 now. Ambrose underneath that one, flies it out to mid-depth out there in left center field. It's actually going to be the center fielder over to make the grab here for the first out of the bottom of the third inning. Which will bring us to the bottom of the order now. Phil Trappis.
The batting shortstop, number 14, Phil Trappis.
Seen Phil at the top of the lineup in the leadoff spot a few times in the season. The 2 spot, now in the 9 spot. Really just works as a second leadoff man here at the bottom of the order. First pitch to him, cross for a strike, 0-1. You'll see that a lot on teams when they have 2 men that could be leadoff hitters. They'll bat them 1 and 9 as opposed to 1 and 2. So 1-1 now. Edison Frias on the mound. Here's 1-1 delivery to Trappis. Hits that one in the air. Left field, down the line. Chasing after it. It will drop on a slide. A foul ball. Count will move to 1-2 on Phil. Trappis on the season. 1 long ball, 4 RBIs, 4 stolen bases for him. Leads the majors. Swings and misses that one in the dirt. Unable to find it in his feet, so Phil will reach here on a strikeout. Demaney didn't know where it was in the dirt in between his legs and unable to come up with it, so that will allow the speedy Phil Trappis to reach and send things back to the top of the order here for the majors. Carlos Arteaga. So Carlos set to bat here. We mentioned his good start so far in the season for him, coming back a little bit late. Here is the first pitch to Carlos. That one low. Ball 1. Trappis stands on first base. He reached on a strikeout that they were unable to put him out at first base. Not an overly huge lead. He's off on the pitch. Carlos swings and fouls that one off out of play. Hit and run on there. So to a 1-1 count here on Carlos. We've seen the majors use that hit and run in the past few games. It's worked for them a couple of times. Saw it work for them on Wednesday night in Brantford. Pitch fills off again. A swing and a miss there from Carlos. So Trappis will reach second easily. But it's a 1-2 count now on the majors leadoff man, Carlos Arteaga. 1 out, so he'll look to try and at least pass the baton on here, possibly move Phil over. Izzy Pena stands on deck. Here's the 1-2. Carlos hits that one on the ground, but foul down the third base line. Set and delivery from Price. That one hit on the ground by Carlos. Picked up over there at third. Trappist will have to stay where he is at second to throw across in time to get Carlos coming down the line here, the second out of the inning. And turning things over to Ismael Pena here with a runner in scoring position, 2 outs. So Izzy Pena to bat now. The runner in scoring position for him. 2 outs as he faces Frias. That one. Pena hits that one on the ground. He gets past the diving second baseman. Trappist is going to be waved around. He'll be in standing up, and Izzy Pena has an RBI single here, gets the Majors on the board. Another RBI on the season, 17th for Ismael Pena. That one scores the first run of the ball game here for the Majors. Jumping out to that 1-0 lead now, Byron Reichstein will bat with Pena on first and 2 outs now. Here's the delivery. That one up high, ball one. Not an overly big lead over there at first by Pena. He's off. That one hit on the ground by Byron. Can be a foot race to first. He'll beat him. So the side is retired here. The Majors, though, they pick up a run in the inning on the RBI single by Ismael Pena and lead this one 1-0. Here we'll go to the fourth inning. Majors out in front.
What's going on, Majors fans? Kyle Grimard here, in-game host, and you know what? There's a lot of really exciting upcoming events so far this season. The next one that we are really looking forward to is June 16th. That is Pack the Park Day in Braden. You know, talk about being at the ballpark with your dad on a Sunday.
Yeah, you know what? It's awesome. You know what? Every player wants to play in front of a big crowd. Just the overall atmosphere is great for everybody in general.
And that's what's going to happen here June 16th. Tickets are free, so make sure you visit londonmajors.com for more details. And Braden, you being here before, obviously nothing better, but the atmosphere here is just going to be awesome. It's going to be a nice sunny day outside. Nothing better than being at the ballpark on a Sunday afternoon. It's going to be great. londonmajors.com for more news.
So we go to the fourth inning now here in London. The Majors hopped out in front to a 1-0 lead. It was an RBI single from Izzy Pena. That scored the run in the bottom of the third inning. Miguel Burgos is back on the mound here to start the fourth inning for the Majors. He's throwing well so far. 3 strikeouts in the inning.
Top of the fourth for visiting Brantford.
Gianfranco Morello will lead things off here for the Red Sox in the top of the fourth inning here. First pitch fouled off into the screen here, 0-1. Sign. Ambrose sets up outside. Here's the pitch. It's out. But too much there now. 1-1. Swing and a miss there on that one. Count moves to 1-2. It's set here. Morello in the left-handed batter's box. Pitch here from Burgos. That one in the dirt. Moves it to 2-2. Pitch from Miguel off speed. That one hit in the air. Left. Pena coming in. Sliding. And makes the grab out there in left. What a catch there by Izzy Pena for the out. And helped up to his feet there by Phil Thrappis. First out of the inning here.
Center fielder, number 56, Austin Wilkie.
And that'll bring up Austin Wilkie to bat here for Brantford with 1 out in the inning. Struck out his last time up at the dish. Set and to the plate for Miguel. That one up high. Ball 1. Quick pace to this game. That one fouled off as Miguel works his way back into the count. 1-1. Once again, here it is. That one just going to miss a little bit low. Doesn't get the call from home plate umpire Chris Wilhelm. It'll be a 2-1 count. Set leg kick delivery. That one up and in. 3-1 now. See if he can work his way back in here on 3-1. That one called a strike on the outer edge. Wilkie certainly thought that one was outside, but the call given there by Chris Wilhelm behind the plate. It'll be a 3-2 count now for Miguel Burgos. Here he is, 3-2. That one fouled off, out of play. Once again, a full count here. As Miguel Burgos tries to work through Wilkie. Here's the 3-2. That one popped up in the air on the infield. Gormandy calls for it. He'll make the grab over there at first base. The second out of the inning here on a pop-up. And that'll bring up to the plate now Nick Burdett.
First baseman, number 25, Nick Burnett.
Burdett in the ball game. Also a strikeout his first time up. 2 outs in the inning and nobody on here for him. In the top of the fourth inning. Majors out in front, 1-0. First delivery is low for ball one. One and 0 here from Miguel. Swing and a miss from Burdette there. Evens the count up. Leg kick delivery from Burgos. That one hit in the air. Right field, tracking, caught at the wall there. Reichstein tracks it down off the bat of Nick Burdette, and the inning is over there. A loud and deep final out, but it's an out nonetheless. And Miguel Burgos is through 4 innings now. We'll go to the bottom of 4. Majors set to try and push a few more runs across here at Labatt Park on a beautiful Friday evening. The London faithful out to take in this one. Welcome back here. Cleveland Brownlee set to lead things off here in the bottom of the 4th inning for the Majors. He'll try to get things started here. Ground into a double play his first time at the dish. Facing off against Edison Frias on the mound. First pitch here to Cleveland. That one outside. 1-0. The 1-0 here from Frias. Cleveland pops that one up out of play. Foul ball. 1-1. Set for the 1-1 pitch here. Cleveland swings, hits that one on the ground to shortstop. Strong throw across the diamond in time to get Cleve. First out of the inning.
And now batting third baseman, number 36.
That'll bring up Brian Lizardo to the plate here for the Majors. 0-1 in the ball game. As mentioned, his first game with the Majors in those pinstripes, coming over from the Blue Jays system. Been playing minor league ball since the signed at the age of 16 at an international free agent in the Dominican Republic. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a big swing. 0-1. Second pitch coming here to Lizardo. Swings, fouls that one off. Lizardo wearing that number 36 Majors pinstripe uniform. Stands in the left-hander's batter's box. He is a 6-foot left-hander, 205. Gets set on the 0-2 here. Off-speed pitch called strike 3 there. A strikeout looking for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 6, Jonathan DeForest.
Now they'll bring up Jonathan DeForest here. He'll have to bat with 2 outs in the inning. Takes that first pitch for a strike, now 0-1. Here is the 0-1 to Jonathan DeForest. We'll check down to 1, so he doesn't go around. The pitch missed, so it's now 1-1. So JD will try to start things here with 2 out. Here's the 1-1 to him. Off speed, drops in there for a strike, now 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Goes with it again, just missing. Moves the count to even at 2-2. That one just a little bit inside. The leg kick and delivery on 2-2. That one just a bit outside, so moves the count to full here at 3-2. Jonathan DeForest with a full count and 2 outs here. The pitch, that one missing, so it'll be a walk to DeForest. He'll be on first base with 2 outs in the inning. And that'll bring up to the plate Kyle Gormandy.
First baseman, number 10, Kyle Gormandy.
Gormandy, 2 RBIs on the season. That average sitting just a hair under 300 for him, but he'll try to at least keep the inning alive here. DeForest is a quick step off on the mound by Fries. He looks over to DeForest at first. Not an overly huge lead for him. Set delivery to the plate. Called a strike on Gormandy, 0-1. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning, Majors up 1-0, and the 2 outs in the inning. Gormandy will ask for the signs again here from third base coach Brent Wales. Making sure everyone's on the same page. Here's the 0-1 pitch. DeForest off. Gormandy swings right through. Throw down to second in time. Plenty of time to get DeForest trying to steal. And the inning is over. Gormandy will have to come back in the bottom 5, but we are through 4 complete here at Labatt Park. Majors out in front, 1-0.
What's going on, Majors fans? Kyle Grimard here, in-game host, and you know what? There's a lot of really exciting upcoming events so far this season. The next one that we are really looking forward to is June 16th. That is Pack the Park Day in Braden. You know, talk about being at the ballpark with your dad on a Sunday.
Yeah, you know what? It's awesome. You know what? Every player wants to play in front of a big crowd. Just the overall atmosphere is great for everybody in general.
And that's what's going to happen here June 16th. Tickets are free, so make sure you visit londonmajors.com for more details. And Braden, you being here before, obviously nothing better, but the atmosphere here is just going to be awesome. It's going to be a nice sunny day outside. Nothing better than being at the ballpark on a Sunday afternoon. It's going to be great. londonmajors.com for more news.
Welcome back here, top of the 5th inning at Labatt Park. Majors out in front to a 1-0 lead here on this Friday evening. A pretty good crowd out to witness this one as well. Majors starter Miguel Burgos on the mound. He's through 4 innings so far, has himself 3 strikeouts, so throwing well so far, as the Red Sox will come up to bat here in the top of the 5th inning. It'll be Chris Ilshushin to lead things off here. He's batting in that 5 hole for the Red Sox. Playing left field, and will try to lead things off here for them in the top of the 5th inning. First pitch, called strike. An 0-1 count now. Miguel on the mound, looking confident so far. That one fouled straight back to the screen now, so an 0-2 count as he gets up once more. That'll bring Ambrose out to the mound to come talk to him, go over signs. Likely make sure they're just on the same page here. Talk about the 0-2 pitch. Of course, up 0-2 here on a pretty big bat for the Red Sox. 0-2, that one in the dirt here. Doesn't get him to chase. Count moves to 1-2. That one hit. Oh, and it's into left field. So they'll have a leadoff base runner here in the top of the 5th inning. So Ilshushin gets the inning started here for the Red Sox. He's on first, which will bring up Andres Risquez here. Risquez 0 for 1 here in the early parts of this game. Checks over at 1 to the plate. Called the strike on the edge of the plate there, 0-1. Not an overly big lead over there at first base. Burgos checks anyways, comes to the plate on that one, over to third. No time to go to 2, just across to 1. They'll get 1 out on the play. As Risquez is retired for the first out here at the top of the 5th inning. That'll bring up Nick Zarzicki to the plate. Batting 7th in the order here. But he's got a runner in scoring position here with just 1 out in the inning. Comes set, pick back. But it's over to Carlos, who is not at second base. Luckily, Burgos was able to get the throw over to Carlos. We'll still await the first pitch of the at-bat here. Comes at him, swing and a miss on that one. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. Quick look back at 2, leg kick and delivery to the plate. That one across. So he gets up here on 2 pitches, 2 strikes. And will look to try and set down Zarzicki. The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. They'll have to make the put out over to 1. They do. Ambrose to Gormandy. Zarzicki strikes out for the second out of the inning here. And the Red Sox will have to try and score. Vilchich in from second base with 2 outs. So Jacob Reed to the plate now. With 2 outs as mentioned in the inning here. Look to a 2 pitch low in the dirt. Ambrose grabs it with his glove. Now 1-0 the count. Check to the plate, fouled off. Evens the count at 1-1. In talks with Brent Wales before the game, hoping that Miguel Burgos can give him at least 7 in the ball game so far. He's looking to try and get through his 5th inning of work here. The 1-2 delivery to the plate, that one fouled off as well. Out of play for top of the grandstand, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch coming with 2 outs. Here is the 1-2 pitch. That one just outside. Not a whole lot off the plate tonight. Burgos looking for his 5th of the game. Here's the 2-2. Inside, called strike 3. There's his 5th of the ball game, and he is through 5 scoreless innings here. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Majors out in front, 1-0. PA addresser Eric Collins just announced the crowd that they have all gone home with 5 free wings courtesy of Buffalo Wild Wings with that 5th strikeout. We'll go to the bottom half of the inning with the Majors out in front, 1-0. Welcome back here, Labatt Park, bottom of the 5th inning. Majors up 1-0, and Kyle Gormandy will get set to lead things off for us here in the bottom of 5. Edison Fry is still on the mound for the Red Sox. Here's the first pitch to Gormandy, outside, ball 1. Fry grabs his sign and delivers here on 1-0. That one fouled off out of play. So far in the ball game for Fries, he's thrown 38 strikes, 17 balls. Here's the 1-1. Inside, called a strike there. Gormley thought about swinging, but decided not to. It's in for a strike anyways, 1-2. Delivery here. That one fouled off, out of play. So we'll have to redo the 1-2 pitch. Nobody outs in the bottom of the fifth inning. It's Gormandy trying to get things started. Here's the pitch. Hits that one. Left center field. Chasing after it. A dive and a grab made out there in left center for the first out of the inning. Gormandy is retired. One down.
Now batting the catcher, number 32, Mike Ambrose.
Which will bring up Mike Ambrose to the plate here. With one out in the inning after the flyout and a great catch out there in left center. Here's the pitch. Called a strike now. 0-1 on Ambrose. Here's the pitch again. That one missing up. Ambrose so far this season been hit by a pitch 6 times. That number is usually up for him. That one across for a strike, 1-2. One of the more interesting stats about him. The 1-2 to the plate for Ambrose. Hit on the ground, hard to shortstop. Takes a hop in front of him. Throw over to first in time to get Ambrose coming down the line for the second out of the inning. So to the number 9 man we go now, Phil Thrapis. He is batting in that 9 hole tonight, as mentioned. He'll look to try and start things with 2 outs in the inning. Scored the Majors run in the bottom of the third. That one hard hit over to first, picked up on a high bounce, steps on one, and the inning is over. Trappist grounds out to end it. We're through 5. Majors out in front, 1-0, and the Red Sox set to bat when we come back.
What's going on, Majors fans? Kyle Grimard here, in-game host, and you know what? There's a lot of really exciting upcoming events so far this season. The next one that we are really looking forward to is June 16th. That is Pack the Park Day in Braden. You know, talk about being at the ballpark with your dad on a Sunday.
Yeah, you know what? It's awesome. You know what? Every player wants to play in front of a big crowd. Just the overall atmosphere is great for everybody in general.
And that's what's going to happen here June 16th. Tickets are free, so make sure you visit londonmajors.com for more details. And Braden, you being here before, obviously nothing better, but the atmosphere here is just going to be awesome. It's going to be a nice sunny day outside. Nothing better than being at the ballpark on a Sunday afternoon. It's going to be great. londonmajors.com for more news.
Welcome back to the 6th inning. We go. Miguel Burgos back on the mound there. He's been looking awfully good tonight for the Majors on the mound. 5 innings, 1 hit, 5 strikeouts. So he'll get set to start the top of the 6th inning as well. Here is the first pitch. That one swung on and missed. A strike, 0-1. It's Reese Dumaney at the plate. Here's the 0-1. That one low and out. 1-1. 0 for 1 at the dish today for Dumaney. Swings right through that one on the lively fastball from Burgos. He's got a 1-2 count for himself. Leg kick delivery on 1-2, called strike 3. Another strikeout for Miguel Burgos on the mound. It'll be his 6th of the ball game, and it is the first out of the inning. So Luis Perez here will bat. One out in the inning. First pitch missing low. 1 ball, no strikes here. As Luis Perez is batting here, we're back to the top of the order for the Red Sox. That one's in the dirt as well. Burgos falls behind 2-0. See what they come with here on 2-0. That one up high as well, falling behind here. 3 straight wide ones, 3-0. The 3-0 pitch, that one missing up high. So 4 straight and a walk here with 1 out, a runner on first. So Morello will get to bat here with a runner on first. 1 out after the walk from Burgos on the mound. See if he can come right at him here. First pitch, that one misses as well. 1-0. Perez on first. Morello at the dish here. With 1 out, goes to it. That one missing. Burgos thought that one was a strike for sure. Count moves to 2-0. The 2-0 pitch, that one fouled off down the line. And over top of the grandstand. 1-2, he works his way back into the count. Another pitch coming here from Burgos. Of course, we mentioned Luis Perez is the leadoff man on base here with 1 out. Pick over to 1. Just a slow one, though. Check on the runner. It is a 2-1 count here. Top of the 6th inning. Goes to the plate here. That one hit on the ground. Trappist at short. Throw over to 2. Arteaga back to 1. Safe, as they're going to say that Gormley, don't know if he kept his foot on the bag there or if it was just a late throw. Nonetheless, the Majors will take the lead out at second and puts it to 2 outs in the inning.
Center fielder, number 56, Austin Wilkie.
So fielder's choice there. Busting it down the line to reach first safely, but 2 outs in the inning here for Austin Wilkie. He's off. That one fouled back to the screen. Count will move to 0-1. Wookie got a good jump there. Would have been tough to throw him out, but he'll have to retreat back to first base here. Burgos grabs his sign from Ambrose. Quick check over at 1 and to the dish. Swing and a miss there. 0-2 now. So an 0-2 count here for Burgos. 2 outs in the inning and runner on first. Pick move over to 1. So we'll have to wait for that 0-2 pitch. As mentioned, Burgos working here in his 6th inning of work. He's got 2 outs and an 0-2 count. To the plate on 0-2. That one fouled off the end of the bat, and we'll have to do the 0-2. So grabs his sign from Mike Ambrose. Look to 1, and a pick to 1 as well. Checking on Morello over there to make sure that he's not off anywhere. So once again here, sign on 0-2, another pick over to 1. And Burgos had a little bit, possibly, after taking off on that pitch. With an 0-2 count and 2 outs, though, we'd like to see him just go right at the batter. Here's the 0-2. That one bounces. Ambrose, strong throw down to 2. Tag from Arteaga. Out at 2. A strong throw. A few words for third base umpire Isaac Zifchuk, and nonetheless, he'll be thrown out at second to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Majors still out in front, 1-0. Welcome back here as Carlos Arteaga leads things off. Chops that one down the line, but foul down the first baseline. He's leading things off here in the bottom of the 6th for the Majors. They're out in front 1-0 here in a close pitcher's duel at Labatt Park on this Friday evening. For those of you watching at home, missing a good one here, a good ball game at Labatt on a Friday, good weather, and a good amount of fans in the stands taking this one in. That one misses, 1-1. Edison Fry is still on the mound for the Red Sox. Here's his 1-1 delivery. That one hit on the ground. Shortstop, Carlos down the line fast. Speedy over to one, off the bag. And Carlos will be on to lead things off here in the bottom of the sixth. So Ismael Pena will bat now. With nobody out, Carlos on first. He reaches on his single. There's he was down the line fast. First pitch to Pena, called a strike there, 0-1. So 0-1. And now the Frias would like to try and work out of it. Here's the pitch. That one in the dirt. Pena says Carlos go two. He will. So he'll advance 90 feet and into scoring position here for Izzy Pena. And a 1-1 count. So a 1-1 count to Pena. Delivery from Frias. That one outside, called a strike. Pena thought it was outside. Count moves to 1-2. So 1-2. Carlos on second. They motion for a pick, a step off on the mound. One and two. Carlos on second. Pitch to Pena. That one hit on the ground. Up the middle. Picked up at short behind second. Over to one in time to get Pena. But Carlos will move over to third here. A productive out off the bat of Pena as he advances the runner to third here with just one out in the inning for the heart of the order.
Number 22, Byron Reichstein.
Byron Reichstein will bat now with Carlos on third and one out here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Here's the first pitch. Infield moved in on Reichstein. That one called a strike. Looking to try and protect that run from scoring on a ground ball. Outfield playing fairly deep, however, on the Majors' three-hitter. Here is the 0-1 delivery. That one up high, but swung at by Byron. Fouled off into the screen. 0-2. Byron has 14 hits on the year. 4 of those long balls, 12 RBIs. So looking to add to that total. Have to do it on 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off at the dish. So another 0-2 pitch will have to come. An 0-2. Carlos over at third. The pitch to Reichstein. Off the glove, but Carlos won't try to score there on that ball that went maybe about 10-15 feet behind Domaney. Count moves to 1-2. A little bit of a conference on the mound there as well. So it'll be another 1-2 pitch here to Byron. He's looking to try and score a run here for the Majors. The 1-2 swung on, missed. A strikeout for Reichstein and Frias on the mound, gets the K. 2 outs now in the inning.
Designated hitter, number 35, Cleveland Brumley.
And a big cheer from the many out here in attendance to watch this London Majors game this Friday evening. Cleveland Brownlee announced to come into bat. We got 2 outs, and Carlos Ortiaga stands on third. Time called at the dish there. Cleveland takes a little bit of extra time to get ready. Here's the pitch. That one hit on the ground. Third base. Strong throw across the third in the dirt. Picked at one. Cleve will stay. He came off of first, but doesn't look like he's going to even get a little bit of a talk from first base umpire and crew chief Bob Lake. The Majors unable to score here in the bottom of the 6th, and we will go to the 7th. Majors out in front, 1-0. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th inning here at Labatt Park. Back on the mound, Miguel Burgos for the Majors. He's looked well so far in the ballgame. He's actually looked great. 6 innings, 1 hit, 6 Ks. Here's the first pitch to the leadoff man. That one bunted right back to him on the mound. Strong throw over to Gormandy at first, out at first. A great play on the mound for Miguel Burgos, helping himself out for the first out of the inning.
First baseman, number 25, Nick Burnett.
Nick Burdett now will bat. So far in the ballgame for him, 0 for 2, but he had a loud out to right field. Tracked down by Byron Reichstein. That first pitch on the inside edge called a strike, 0-1. Also has a strikeout. That was in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Blocked by Ambrose. It's a 1-1 count now. That one. Cole to strike on the outer edge. Now 1-2 on Burdett. Ambrose setting up outer edge. Pitch from Burgos way out. And ball 2. 2-2. Another 2-strike pitch coming. This one on 2-2. Set up from Ambrose. Pitch. And that one up high. Moves the count to full here on Nick Burdett, the cleanup hitter. Batting with 1 out in the top of the 7th inning. Wind up and delivery here. That one called a strike 3. Another strikeout for Miguel Burgos. That one on the off-speed pitch that broke in. Count it, 7 Ks in the game for Miguel Burgos and 2 outs in the inning. That'll bring up Chris Ilchishin for Brantford. First pitch to him, called a strike on the outer edge. In the ball game, Ilchishin 1 for 2. Here's the next pitch to him, that one low in the dirt to the backstop. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He has the Red Sox lone hit in the game. We're here in the 7th inning. 2 outs in the top of the 7th to be exact here. And that man at the plate is accounted for their only hit in the ball game. It's a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. That one called a strike as well now. 1-2. Burgos trying to work through his 7th inning on the mound here. He has thrown great tonight. The 1-2 pitch set up by Ambrose. And the delivery, that one hit on the ground. Trappist at short, bobbles it, throw over to 1. Safe at 1. So a close play over there at 1, but Ilchishin will reach, fill 1 bobble. Reacted quick, made a strong throw, but that 1 bobble will hurt him there. So that'll bring up Andres Risquez here. After reaching there. Trappist just didn't come at that ball. It was a fairly slow roller. Now, Ilchishin doesn't run fantastic, but still probably would have liked to see Trappist charge that ball over at short at least a little bit more. First pitch to Risquez. Hits that one in the air. Center field. DeForest underneath it. Makes the grab. His first action of the evening. And Miguel Burgos is through. 7 complete here. 1 hit on the board for the Red Sox, and he's got 7 Ks. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. It's stretch time here at Labatt Park. Majors out in front, 1-0. Stretch time just coming to an end here at Labatt Park. We'll take a look around the IBL this evening. Kitchener on the road in Hamilton. That game tied at 1 in the top of the 7th inning. So we'll keep you updated on that one as it goes along. Obviously, not watching the standings at this point in the season, but it will matter a little bit later on. Here's the bottom of the 7th inning, and it will be Brian Lizardo to lead things off. Here's the pitch. That one fouled off. Down the line and out of play. Lizardo falls behind 0-1. Here is the 0-1. Inside to Lizardo, 1-1 now. He's leading off the bottom of the 7th here for the Majors. Swings at that one. In the air, left field, charging, sliding. And they're going to come up with the grab out there and left. Lizardo is retired to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Center fielder, number 6, Jonathan DeForest.
Which will bring up the center fielder, Jonathan DeForest. He caught the fly ball that into the top half of the 7th, now batting with 1 out. Swings at that one. Down the line, into right field, shallow, chasing after it, makes the grab in fair territory. And a quick second out there as well as DeForest is retired on a fly out to right.
Now batting first baseman, number 10, Kyle Gormandy.
So I'll bring up Kyle Gormandy here, batting with 2 outs in the bottom of 7, as he'll look to try and get things started if he can. Two outs in the inning. Pitch here from Frias to Gormandy, missing outside, 1-0. Two outs and 2 quick outs here in the inning. Gormandy batting now. Swings and misses at that one. 1-1. 0 for 2 in the ball game for Gormandy. Here's the next pitch to him. Hard hit over to short, picked up on a bounce, throw over to 1 in time, and the inning is over. We're through 7 complete here in London. Majors are about to come out on defense for the top of the 8th, leading 1-0.
What's going on, Majors fans? Kyle Grimard here, in-game host, and you know what? There's a lot of really exciting upcoming events so far this season. The next one that we are really looking forward to is June 16th. That is Pack the Park Day in Braden. You know, talk about being at the ballpark with your dad on a Sunday.
Yeah, you know what? It's awesome. You know what? Every player wants to play in front of a big crowd. Just the overall atmosphere is great for everybody in general.
And that's what's going to happen here June 16th. Tickets are free, so make sure you visit londonmajors.com for more details. And Brayden, you being here before, obviously nothing better, but the atmosphere here is just going to be awesome. It's going to be a nice sunny day outside. Nothing better than being at the ballpark on a Sunday afternoon. It's going to be great. londonmajors.com for more news.
Welcome back here, top of the 8th inning. The young lefty wearing that number 63 pinstripe uniform, Miguel Burgos, back out for his 8th inning of work, looking great tonight, and he'll have to come at and try to face the Red Sox here in the top of the 8th inning. It'll be Nick Zarzicki to lead things off here for Brantford, top of the 8th inning. First pitch missing for ball 1, 1-0. The lone run in the ball game coming back in the bottom of the 3rd inning for the Majors, an RBI single for Izzy Pena. That one called a strike, 1-1. It has been a pitcher's duel tonight, as both pitchers pitched through 7. Burgos back in to start the 8th for the Majors. Here is the 1-1. That one just out. Called the ball, 2-1. Ambrose gives the sign. Burgos agrees, comes at that one, hit in the air. Left field, and will drop in front of Pena in left. A leadoff base hit. Just the second one of the game for Brantford to lead things off here in the top of the 8th inning. So Jacob Reed here will bat. And before that, Brent Wales will come out to the mound, have a little chat with his pitcher as well. Leadoff runners on here, although nobody out. And it is the bottom of the order, 8 and 9. Those are the batters coming up. It will be Jacob Reed, Reese Dumaney before they turn things over to the top of the lineup. You would love to see if Miguel Burgos can work out of this 8th inning. Try to roll a double play ball if he can. So Brent Wales has finished up his conversation on the mound. Fans getting loud here at Labatt Park. A beautiful Friday evening. Good warm-up for Sunday afternoon. Here's the pitch from Burgos to get things started. That one hit over top of Carlos at second. A base hit. And the Red Sox have back-to-back hits here to start the top of the 8th inning. Ambrose will come out to chat very briefly, it looks like, with Burgos. Reese Dumaney will bat here, number 9 hitter. They're going to bring in the corner infielders. You got to imagine that the Red Sox might try to bunt here, move those runners over. John Fitzsimmons warms down in the Majors bullpen. Of course, he's been used in a closeout role in the second mound visit of the inning. And that will likely end the day for Miguel Burgos on the mound. Manager Roop Janardat will take the ball from his young left-hander. He will leave to an ovation from the hometown fans here. His teammates. He has put together quite the start here on this Friday evening. The line is not closed just yet. Those runners on are his responsibility. However, still impressive nonetheless for Miguel Burgos as he turns things over to the bullpen. The big closer, as they call him, will try to close things out here, looking for a 6-out save. For Fitzsimmons, He last pitched Wednesday evening in Brantford. Pitched the final 2 innings of the ball game. Walked 1, struck out 3 to close out that ball game, and the Majors will look for him to do much of the same here on Friday night. Fitzsimmons, of course, the big, tall righty out there on the mound. Lively fastball. We've seen him throw it against these Red Sox before. This year for him, he has appeared in 4 games. This will be his 5th. 7-inning pitch, 10 strikeouts, just 4 hits. Here is Fitzsimmons warming up with Ambrose, and when he gets ready, he'll get set to face off against Reese Demaney. He's the catcher, 9-hitter for the Red Sox. And he will, I got to imagine, be squaring around to bunt here. Try to get those runners into scoring position. So Fitzsimmons set to go here, top of the 8th inning. And a pair of runners on base here. Set on the mound. Gormandy way in at first. Bunts, grabs it, goes to 3 in time at third. A great play. Thrappis holds on, covering from short, and they'll take the first out on the force at third. A fantastic play. Gormandy and Lizardo, the corners were way in, so they came in. Thrappis over to cover, makes the grab on the throw from Gormandy, and they take the lead out. Not out of trouble yet, though. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Pitch from Fitzsimmons. Called a strike, 0-1. That one hit on the ground. Arteaga over to Thrappis at short. Throw back to 1 in time. John Fitzsimmons comes into the game, gets the bunt out at third, and then rolls himself a double play. Works out of the top of the 8th inning, a miraculous job, and we go to the bottom of the 8th. Majors still out in front, 1-0. Welcome back here to Labatt Park. The Majors out in front 1-0. John Fitzsimmons comes into the game in the top of the 8th inning with runners on first and second. Works his way out of it. Majors still out in front 1-0. A new pitcher into the ball game as well for the Red Sox. Abel De Los Santos comes in. Just played in one game so far this season. It was a start. He went 6 innings pitched, struck out 5, only giving up a 4.50 ERA. So a pretty good start for him. And Mike Ambrose will be the first batter to greet him at the dish here in the bottom of the 8th inning. In the bottom of the 8th, Majors looking to try and push across an insurance run if they can here. You got to imagine John Fitzsimmons will go back out for top 9, but you'd love to push across a run or two here. Ambrose will be the one to start things. First pitch from De Los Santos across for a strike, 0-1. That one fouled off the screen. 0-2 for Mike Ambrose. He himself over 2 in the ball game. Pitch from De Los Santos off speed. That one up high. Held on to behind the plate from Dumaney, but looked like it came in a little bit high on Ambrose. See if they come back off speed on 1-2. Time called at the dish. So we await the 1-2. The pitch to Ambrose off speed. Called a strike there. And a strikeout for Mike Ambrose looking on the off-speed pitch. 1 out in the bottom of the 8th.
Your shortstop number 14, Phil Thrapis.
That'll bring up Phil Thrapis to bat now for the Majors. Has a strikeout in the ball game, 0-2. That pitch called a strike, 0-1. Phil has scored the only run of the ball game for the Majors. Only run of the ball game. Came around to score in the bottom of the 3rd. 0-1 to him, misses outside, 1-1. The 1-1 from De Los Santos to the plate. Phil squares around to bunt, bunts it, but right in the dirt out front. Strong throw over to 1 from Dumaney, and he retires. Thrapis on the bunt. 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 8th for De Los Santos on the mound. And we'll turn things over to the top of the order here for the Majors and Carlos Arteaga.
Second baseman, number 97, Carlos Arteaga.
So Carlos Arteaga here with 2 outs in the bottom of 8. First pitch off speed, called a strike, 0-1. De Los Santos' delivery. That one fouled back to the screen from Arteaga. 0-2. De Los Santos working well here in the bottom of the 8th. Working ahead of batters. And has an 0-2 count on Carlos. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one fouled off of Carlos, and we'll have to redo that 0-2. Carlos will look to try and start a little bit of a rally here for insurance runs in the bottom of 8. They'll have to do it, however, with 2 outs. 0-2 pitch. That one hit on the ground. Shortstop. Past the diving shortstop. Arteaga will be on here with 2 outs. A laser off the bat. And he'll be on first. And that will extend the inning as well for the bat of Izzy Pena.
Left fielder, number 29, Izzy Pena.
Is he in the ball game today? He is 1 for 2. RBI single and a walk. Ortega on first with 2 outs. De Los Santos set. First pitch. That one fouled off by Pena. 0-1 now. De Los Santos grabs his sign here. Carlos taking a lead over at 1. He's out near the cutout of the grass. Not off. Off-speed pitch to Pena. Called a strike. 0-2 now. De Los Santos has had that curveball working well. Drops it in a few times already in this bottom of the 8th inning. The 0-2 here, though, to Pena. Off speed again. Pena stays with it, drives it into right field. Carlos will round and go to 3. He'll hold up there at third, throw into second. And another hit here for Izzy. Pena stays on that off-speed pitch. And there'll be runners at first and third. 2 outs for Byron Reichstein.
Right fielder, number 22, Byron Reichstein.
So Byron will bat here. As mentioned, Pena on 1, Arteaga on 3. Reichstein in the game. He is 1 for 3 himself. Big insurance run at third. First pitch to Reichstein. That one up high, 1-0. Set to come here on the 1-0 pitch. That one called a strike on Byron. 1-1 now. Two outs in the inning. Runners at first and third. It's Pena at 1, Arteaga at 3, Byron at the dish. Here is the 1-1 delivery from De Los Santos. That one off speed in the dirt. Ball 2. Big at bat here as De Los Santos looks to try and get the Red Sox out of the inning. Found himself in a little bit of 2-out trouble after back-to-back 2-out base hits. Here's the next pitch to Byron. That one misses. So 3-1. Cleveland Brownlee stands on deck for the majors. Here is the 3-1 pitch to Byron. That one hit in the air. It's going to go to left and get down into the gap. 1 run across to score. Byron will go to 2, Pena to 3. And a big insurance run there on a RBI double off the bat of Byron Reichstein.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 35, Cleveland Brownlee.
So now the big bat of Cleveland Brownlee getting a big cheer from the hometown fans here. A pair of runners in scoring position. Reichstein stands on second after his RBI double into the gap. Pena on third. And Cleveland Brownlee the batter. First pitch to Cleve. That one a strike across. 0-1. The 0-1 here. Off speed to Cleve. That one up high. 1-1. I think both De Los Santos and Domaney behind the plate wanted that pitch on the upper part of the zone. They don't get the call. And get set to come here on 1-1 to Cleveland. Here's the pitch, that one. Outer edge, called a strike. Cleveland doesn't like it. Neither do the fans here. Cheering on Cleveland, though, here on a 1-2 count. Here is the 1-2 delivery to Cleveland. Off speed in the dirt. Count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes. So a big 2-2 pitch coming here to Brownlee. De Los Santos set. Delivery on 2-2. Off speed. Cleve hits that one. Shallow center, but no, into shortstop and caught. So that will end the bottom of the 8th inning. Just off the end of the bat there for Cleve. But the Majors pick up an all-important insurance run here in the bottom 8 off the bat of Byron Reichstein. We go to the 9th. Fitzsimmons back on the mound to try to close things out here for the Majors when we return.
What's going on, Majors fans? Kyle Grimard here, in-game host, and you know what? There's a lot of really exciting upcoming events so far this season. The next one that we are really looking forward to is June 16th. That is Pack the Park Day in Braden. You know, talk about being at the ballpark with your dad on a Sunday.
Yeah, you know what? It's awesome. You know what? Every player wants to play in front of a big crowd. Just the overall atmosphere is great for everybody in general.
And that's what's going to happen here June 16th. Tickets are free, so make sure you visit londonmajors.com for more details. And Braden, you being here before, obviously nothing better, but the atmosphere here is just going to be awesome. It's going to be a nice sunny day outside. Nothing better than being at the ballpark on a Sunday afternoon. It's going to be great. londonmajors.com for more news.
Welcome back here. Labatt Park is the site of this one. We go to the top of the 9th. The Majors out in front 2-0 after picking up a big insurance run in the bottom of the 8th. John Fitzsimmons back out onto the mound here for the Majors to try to close things out. He'll be looking for a 6-out save. Came in to get the final 3 outs with 2 runners in scoring position in the bottom of the 8th inning. Got an out on a bunt and then rolled himself a double play ball. And he'll be back out there for the 9th inning to try and close out this ball game for the Majors.
Leading off the top of the 9th for visiting Brantford, second baseman number 19, Gianfranco Morello.
Gianfranco Morello will lead things off. It's 2-3-4 here in the top of the 9th inning. First pitch from Fitzsimmons misses low, ball 1. Here is the 1-0 delivery from Fitzsimmons. That one low as well. Catches some dirt, 2-0. Morello 0 for 2 so far in the ball game. It'll be Fitzsimmons on a 2-0 pitch. Here's the pitch to Morello. That one across, called a strike now, 2-1. Grabs his sign from Ambrose. Set to Morello on 2-1. Off speed, called a strike, 2-2. So set to go here. After falling behind 2-0, works his way back in a 2-2 count. Here is the 2-2 delivery. That one hit on the ground. Artiega at second, picks it up, throw to 1 in time. First out of the 9th. The final line in for Miguel Burgos. 7 innings pitched to 3 hits, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. No earned runs on the board for him. A fantastic start. Fitzsimmons into the game here to close things out. 1 out. Just a reminder of our next game, Sunday afternoon, Pack the Park, Father's Day, 1 o'clock start against the Berry Bay Cats. first pitch. That one swung on and missed, strike one. A reminder that that game also here on Majors TV live stream. But come on down, it's Pack the Park Day. Expected to be a full house. The 0-1 Fitzsimmons, that one fouled off straight to the screen. And Wilkie is in an 0-2 count. It'll be 0-2 here. Ambrose and Fitzsimmons grab a sign. Ambrose moves and sets up a little bit outside. Here's the pitch. That one fouled off. It'll get out of play. Gormandy gives it a look, but it'll be a foul ball here. 0-2. Ambrose and Fitzsimmons on the same page. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one fouled off as well. So we will have to come once again on 0-2. Here is the 0-2 pitch from Fitzsimmons. That one hit on the ground. Thrapper's going to have to charge at short. Strong throw across. In time at one. Second out of the inning on a strong throw by Phil Thrappas. It was a bang-bang play over there at one. Wilkie thought that he was there in time, as did the first base coach. It was pretty close, but ruled out. And Nick Burdett will be the batter here, try to get things started in the top of the ninth inning. Fitzsimmons an out away from a 6-out save. First pitch, that one swung on and missed by Burdett. 0-1 the count now. So here comes the 0-1 from Fitzsimmons. That one swung on and missed as well. Count moves to 0-2. Brantford down to their final strike. The faithful out here at Labatt Park on Friday night, clapping along as Fitzsimmons looks to end the ball game here. A good crowd, and here is the 0-2 pitch. That one fouled off to the screen, so Burdett spoils it. We'll have to go again on 0-2. So the Friday night crowd here at Labatt cheering on Fitzsimmons. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. Ball game over, and the Majors win this one on Friday night. Gloria plays throughout the stadium. The Majors have won 3 straight ball games, 4 of their last 5. And it looks like the boys have finally started to found something here in the mid-days of June. The Majors pick up runs in the bottom of the 3rd and the bottom of the 8th. They score 2 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors, but it is the strong pitching that carries them to the win. The Red Sox, no runs on the board, just 3 hits in the ball game and no errors. They lose this one 2-0. And as for the starting pitcher, Miguel Burgos, 7 innings pitched, 3 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 7 punch-outs. John Fitzsimmons comes in, gets the save. He throws 2 innings, gets the final 6 outs, and doesn't give up a hit in this one. No runs as well. 7 strikeouts for Burgos, 1 for Fitzsimmons, a total of 8 for the Majors tonight. And they win this one. Final score of 2-0 here at Labatt Park. And a game that started at 7:38 Eastern Standard Time finishes up at just past 9:53. A pretty fast game as well here on Friday night. Not even 10 o'clock, and we are finished at the ballpark. Majors win this one. We'll be back Sunday afternoon as the Majors host the Barrie Bay Cats. 1 o'clock is the start time as Sifton Pack the Park Day as well as Father's Day at the ballpark. Majors win 3 straight for their last 5. We're back on Sunday. We'll see you then.